Dr. ΜΥΡΣΑΛΙΩΤΟΥ, a mentor business psychologist and an HR trainer. I'm going to talk to you about the importance of training and why training is today the greatest investment you can do for your business. So, what is training? Why is it important? Training is the organized procedure by which people learn knowledge and skill for a definite purpose. Training is also defined as the act of increasing the knowledge and skill of an employee for doing a particular job. The right employee training, development and education at the right time provides big payoffs for the employer in increased productivity, knowledge, loyalty, and contribution. So learn the approaches that will guarantee your training brings a return on your investment. First of all, let's see what training does. It increases productivity. It improves employee morale. It improves the quality of work. It contributes to cost reduction. It has been shown that with training there's low accidental rates. It develops the skills of your employees. It smooths the complexity of the work environment. The need for supervision is also reduced. It keeps up with the rapid pace of organizational and technological change. And it keeps up with the growing number of jobs in fields that constantly generate new knowledge. So we have two training types. We have on-the-job training and off-the-job training, as you can see. We have coaching, on-the-job training, mentoring, the fields that I'm specialized in. We can have job rotation, job instruction technique, apprenticeship, committed assignments, and we can also have on-the-job training by doing seminars or lectures like the one we do now, like the one we do in our company. Conferences, audiovisual techniques, like this one, vestibule training, and simulation exercises, my favorite, management games, case studies, and role-playing. So the benefits of on-the-job training are that the trainees are directly trained on the job. It is a time-saving type of training. It is less expensive, and the trainee learns quickly, and the trainees are highly motivated because they want to learn from you. Often managers do this kind of training, and you can see how much more motivated your employees can get because you're the one that they look up to. You have to remember that. And as I say, as a psychologist, I've also seen that most managers offer a parental figure guidance. So this is one of the most increasing motivation ways of on-the-job training. Now, there are also benefits on off-the-job training. Trainers are well experienced and have mastered the skills in order to train the trainees effectively. Like I had mastered the business psychology, the training, the HR, the selection, the assessment, everything that an HR department must do. It is systematically organized to increase skills of training. And it is efficiently created programs that add value to company productivity. So the change now in the training cycle is that training now is an expectation. It is expected from your workforce to provide training and development. A major workforce demographic shift presents an excellent opportunity to refocus your learning and development strategy and build a strong culture of learning. Make knowledge transfer and skills acquisition a daily part of the job and set your company up for long-term success by establishing clear links between learning and performance, by making sure that what employees learn is applied on the job, and making learning a strategic initiative rather than an administrative task. Identify subject matter experts. So how to facilitate continuous learning and regular training? Create a learning environment. Communicate the expectation for learning. Offer work time support for learning. Make online learning and reading part of every employee's day. Provide a professional library. Offer college tuition reimbursement. Enable flexible schedules so employees can attend classes. Pay for professional association memberships and conference attendance annually for employees. This is overall the training process. Step 1, needs assessment. Step 2, setting objectives. Step 3 is designing. Step 4, implementation. And step 5, evaluation. In this webinar, we're going to talk about needs assessment. That's the major first step, the longest in time and of most importance of the training process. The process of identifying training needs in an organization for the purpose of improving employee job performance has a 4-dimensional model. First, we have to see what are the key organizational goals and objectives. What skills does the organization need to have in the future? Then, we also have to look at what skills and competencies are required to meet the business objectives. What are current capabilities of employees? Formulate company and individual training plans. And what courses are available to close training gaps? How are we going to know we have successfully closed training gaps? So it is useful for you to create a checklist in order to create a successful TNA, including the following. Know what the organization is trying to accomplish. Know the history of training within the organization. What needs will be addressed by the training? Any recent process or procedures changes? What resources are available for training? Who needs to be trained? Who can serve as subject matter experts? Are the staff going to do the training? Which companies provide training materials? What are the knowledge, skills, and abilities? Review job descriptions and organizational charts. In other words, a successful training needs analysis will identify those who need training, what kind of training is needed, and it will put the training resources to good use. Because as you can see in this pyramid, employees' education, employees' experience, employees' training affects the employee's skills, the employee's knowledge, the employee's attitudes, which affects the employee's performance. And this affects the organization's performance. And you should focus for a successful future in the big picture. Now let's talk of the types of a needs analysis. We could have an organizational analysis, which is an analysis of the business needs or other reasons the training is desired. We could do a person analysis dealing with potential participants and instructors involved in the process. A work analysis or task analysis, and an analysis of the tasks being performed. Very, very important type of analysis. A performance analysis. Are the employees performing up to the established standard? If performance is below expectations, can training help to improve this performance? Is there a performance gap? Other types of needs analysis would include content analysis, analysis of documents, laws, procedures used in their job. This analysis answers questions about what knowledge or information is used on this job. This information comes from manuals, documents, or regulations. Training suitability analysis, analysis of whether training is the desired solution. Most of the times, it is. Cost-benefit analysis, analysis of the return on investment, ROI of training, effective training results in a return of value to the organization that is greater than the initial investment to produce or administer the training. Don't forget that training is an investment and it will return great results to your benefit. Some of the techniques for the needs assessment can be direct observation, could be questionnaires, consultation with persons in key positions and or with specific knowledge, review of relevant literature, interviews, focus groups, assessment, surveys, records and report studies, or work samples. Make sure in any of the type of analysis that you'll do, especially in a task, that you identify the decision points. How is a decision made? What is needed to make a decision? What kind of information? Is the information flowing? Is it suitable to make a decision? This will, 99% of the time, will answer you in the TNA. What kind of training is needed? As a psychologist, I need to say that training has been scientifically found to eliminate bias. We're all biased in the way we make decisions about everything we do. No matter how much information we take in, we have to be trained to absorb the information in the right way in order to make the right decision. So now we're going to link TNA to the whole training process, and we saw at the beginning. So the training process comprises of a series of steps that needs to be followed systematically to have an efficient training program. Training is a systematic activity performed to modify the skills, attitudes, and the behavior of an employee to perform a particular job. And TNA is the first step in the training process. It is there to assess the need for training of employees. The need for training could be identified through a diagnosis of present and future challenges and through a gap between the employees' actual performance and the standard performance. The needs assessment can be studied from two perspectives, individual and a group. The individual training is designed to enhance the individual's efficiency when not performing adequately or where we have just hired new staff. The group training is intended to include the new changes in the employees due to a change in the organization's strategy. So remember, invest in your people, invest in training. This is the big picture. The organization's performance depends on employees' training. Contact us now and enjoy a free consultation over Skype. www.bbz.gr or send us an email at info@bbz.gr or give us a call at 0030-694-8642-842. Call us today and you'll get a gift, a free support for your first step to success. All the first step of TNA is going to be free for you if you call us today. Contact us now and enjoy a free consultation over Skype. Call us today and you get a free gift, your support for your first step to success. Free TNA for the whole training process if you call us today.